Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, your go-to channel for the most in-depth motorcycle reviews from around the world. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one of the most talked about machines of 2025, the Royal Enfield Shotgun 650. It's not just another addition to Enfield's 650 lineup, it's a bold statement of design, power, and individuality. So grab your helmet, settle in, and let's explore every detail of this stunning new road warrior. The first time you see the Shotgun 650, you instantly realize this isn't your traditional Royal Enfield. The design breaks away from the brand's nostalgic, classic aura and moves towards something darker, more modern, and a bit rebellious. It's part of Enfield's push to attract a new generation of riders who want attitude and performance wrapped in one. The bike draws inspiration from the SG650 concept showcased earlier, and Royal Enfield has stayed impressively true to that futuristic design language. Everything about it screams neo-retro, a fusion of old-school craftsmanship with modern street appeal. Starting from the front, the Shotgun 650 greets you with a distinct LED headlamp enclosed within a darkness that feels both muscular and minimalistic. The round shape nods to Enfield's heritage, but the LED setup and DRL ring give it a modern edge. The front forks are chunky, featuring premium-looking UST units that not only add to the bike's stance but also enhance front-end feel and stability. The front fender is short and sporty, emphasizing the naked muscle look. The blacked-out components from the forks to the alloys add a stealthy character that makes the bike look ready for urban combat. The 18-inch front wheel with its thick tire contributes to that aggressive, planted appearance. As you move to the side, the Shotgun 650's sculpted fuel tank catches your eye. It's muscular yet elegantly contoured, carrying the Shotgun branding that feels purposeful rather than flashy. The tank merges beautifully with the single-piece seat, which has been designed to balance comfort with style. The mid-set foot pegs and slightly lower handlebar give the bike a relaxed yet engaged riding triangle. Unlike the Super Meteor, which leans towards cruiser ergonomics, the Shotgun sits you in a more neutral and versatile position, perfect for both city rides and weekend highway runs. The frame is built on Royal Enfield's well-proven 650 twin platform, but the subframe has been redesigned to accommodate a custom-inspired rear section. Every detail on the side profile has been meticulously designed. The side panels are compact, with blacked-out finishes that blend seamlessly into the bike's stark mechanical heart. The exhaust pipes, twin barrels, are slightly upswept and have a deep, throaty finish that gives the Shotgun a tough personality even before you start it. The dark chrome detailing contrasts perfectly with the matte bodywork, giving the entire bike a handcrafted premium vibe. Move toward the back, and the Shotgun 650 continues to impress. The rear section is minimalist, clean, and purposeful. The taillight is LED, neatly integrated under the seat, keeping the rear look sharp and modern. The fender is short, the indicators are compact, and the twin shocks are visible, giving the rear that muscular, mechanical charm. The rear wheel is a 17-inch unit wrapped in a wide tire that adds both grip and aesthetic heft. This combination of 18-inch front and 17-inch rear wheels gives the bike a distinctive stance, somewhere between a bobber and a roadster, and it works beautifully. Now let's talk about the beating heart of this machine, the engine. The Shotgun 650 runs the same tried and tested 648cc parallel twin engine that we've seen in the Interceptor, Continental GT, and Super Meteor. But Royal Enfield has fine-tuned the mapping to suit the Shotgun's unique personality. It produces around 46.4 horsepower and 52.3 Nm of torque, delivered through a 6-speed gearbox with a slipper clutch. The throttle response feels smoother, and the gearshifts are crisp. The engine continues to be air and oil-cooled, which keeps the retro appeal intact, but it's refined enough to meet modern emission standards without losing that raw Enfield character. The sound of the twin pipes is pure music, a deep, throaty rumble that's not too loud but unmistakably commanding. It's that kind of exhaust note that makes you want to downshift just to hear it again as you roll through tunnels or twisty roads. On the road, the Shotgun 650 feels solid. The 240-kilogram weight might sound heavy on paper, but the mass is well distributed. The low center of gravity and balanced geometry make it surprisingly agile in city traffic. On highways, it feels stable and planted, and even at triple-digit speeds, the bike inspires confidence. The suspension setup deserves special mention. The USD forks up front and twin shocks at the rear are tuned for a balance between comfort and handling. It's not a soft cruiser setup, it feels slightly firm, encouraging you to push through corners. The ride quality over bad roads remains comfortable, and the suspension does an excellent job of soaking up bumps without losing composure. The braking system, dual discs with ABS, is progressive, giving strong feedback and control whether you're riding solo or with a pillion. In terms of technology, the Shotgun keeps things simple but smart. You get Royal Enfield's Tripper navigation pod, digital analog instrument cluster, and LED lighting all around. The switch gear quality has noticeably improved, with tactile buttons and better ergonomics. While it's not overloaded with electronic aids like traction control or riding modes, The simplicity is what makes it appealing. It's a bike that connects rider and machine in a pure, analog way that's increasingly rare in today's market. Now, let's talk about performance in real-world conditions. The Shotgun 650 feels best between 3,000 and 6,000 RPM, where the torque curve is broad and usable. It cruises effortlessly at 100 km per hour in 6th gear, with plenty of power left for quick overtakes. The vibrations are minimal, and the refinement level is impressive for a twin-cylinder motor of this nature. In city conditions, it's surprisingly tractable and you can roll through traffic in higher gears without frequent shifting. The clutch action is light, and the gearbox feels precise. It's the kind of bike that encourages long rides but doesn't feel out of place in daily use either. Fuel efficiency is expected to hover around 22 to 25 km per liter, depending on riding style. Not the most economical bike on the planet, but that's not the point here. This machine is all about experience, presence, and that deep mechanical soul. When it comes to pricing, Royal Enfield has managed to keep the Shotgun 650 remarkably competitive. In most markets, it sits between the Interceptor and the Super Meteor, making it a very tempting proposition for riders who want a blend of style, performance, and versatility. Expected pricing in India is around 3.6 to 3.8 lakh rupees ex-showroom, while in international markets like the UK and the US, it's priced attractively against other middleweight twins, offering tremendous value for what you get in terms of design, engine, and build quality. As we wrap up, the 2025 Royal Enfield Shotgun 650 stands as a symbol of evolution for the brand. It shows how far Royal Enfield has come from building purely retro motorcycles to crafting machines that appeal equally to classic enthusiasts and modern riders. It's bold, muscular, and oozes character from every angle. It might not be the fastest 650 on the market, nor the most high-tech, but it's definitely one of the most soulful. If you're looking for a motorcycle that blends old-school charm with a modern edge, something that looks custom-built right out of the factory, the Shotgun 650 deserves a serious look. It's not just a bike, it's a statement. A blend of art and engineering that turns every ride into an event. And that brings us to the end of today's review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Royal Enfield Shotgun 650, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Global Bike Buzz, and ring the bell icon so you never miss out on our upcoming reviews. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Say, what do you think of the new Shotgun 650? Would you pick it over the Super Meteor or Interceptor? Until next time, ride safe, ride hard, and keep your engines buzzing. This is Global Bike Buzz, signing off.